Was it this guy? Was it Kevin? I think it was Kevin. No, it wasn't Kevin. But anyway, he asked me, look, can you elaborate on that? Of why don't we owe employees a living wage? I says that is impossible for you to qualify or quantify. And I'm going to show you through this presentation of what I've looked at in the industry, at least in the pest control industry. Then you can take that information and you can use the systems to be able to analyze your market. Because one of the things that I find in the marketplace is that you go and I'll prove a point to you. I think I got it here where I asked a question, how much are you guys charging in apartment buildings to do general pest control in apartment buildings, every door, every single time, when you go, and does that include German roaches? And I got prices from $1 a door to $12 a door, and then anywhere from $99 to $400 on the German roach part. You cannot go online in a group and ask, what are you guys offering on pricing? You need to keep pricing and employee wages and all that off the table on social media, because one person living in Washington, D.C., doing business in that market is going to have a totally different cost of operation than somebody in neighboring Virginia. And some compare that to somebody where Aaron is down in Tennessee. You're never going to be able to compare. You get a comparison. You got to compare what's in your market. And the problem is that most guys don't know how to do competitive analysis, research analysis, to understand that you got to understand your market. One of the biggest things I hear from solo operators that just tells me he's never going to grow is, I don't care what my competition is doing. I do me. In other words, I don't care what the competition is charging. And what I usually find in the consultations is that you're undercharging. So when you don't know what your competition is doing, you don't know what the competition is like in the market. You don't know what a comparable, how do you compare what you're going to pay